People are talking a lot about the mysterious new guy. He listens more than he talks, and he doesn't feel the need to take over conversations or situations. People also call him a Sigma male. Sigma men are often better equipped than most men to deal with certain kinds of criticism, but that doesn't mean they're completely immune to it. A lot of the time, it depends on what the critic is trying to do and whether or not the criticism is actually helpful or pointless. They don't like having their time wasted on things that aren't useful or make sense. So, Sigmas react differently to criticism depending on the situation. Some people really like Sigma men, but many others are quick to criticize them. Here are 8 things that people often say about Sigma males. Number 1. They are not common because they are Sigma males. Aren't like other men. People often think they are strange, or this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it can be hard for Sigmas to fit into a world that values conformity when they may not be normal. Normal people don't have much to offer most of the time. Anyway, Sigma males show that you don't have to be like everyone else to be successful and happy. Everyone is different and unique in their own way. So let's celebrate what makes us different instead of picking on them. Why should we follow what other people think is normal? There is no one way to be right. So let's love the world's stigmas for being their own unique selves. If we keep an open mind, we can learn a lot from them. Number 2. They aren't good enough to be a leader. Men today are put under a lot of pressure to be alpha males. But what exactly does that mean? Some people think it means being the loudest and most aggressive person in the room, but that's not how everyone sees it. Some people might see the quietness and introspection of Sigma males as a weakness. Sigma men aren't alpha, but that doesn't mean they aren't. In fact, they are often more in touch with their feelings and emotions than other men, which takes a lot of strength. They know who they are and are happy with who they are. We could all learn something from that. People shouldn't put Sigma males in the same category as alpha males. There is no reason to think that one type of person is better than the other. Both should be respected and valued the same way. Everyone's strengths and weaknesses are different. So let's pay attention to that instead of trying to make everyone the same. Number 3. They can be hard to read and make sense of. Sigma men are not like other men, so they are often hard to read and understand. They give off an air of being mysterious. That can be interesting, but if you're not used to being around them, it can also be annoying. It's hard to tell what they're thinking or feeling. Sigma males can also be hard to get to know because they aren't as outgoing as other men. They tend to keep to themselves and don't talk much about their personal lives. This can make them seem hard to talk to, but all you have to do is spend some time getting to know them. They don't follow social rules, so it can be hard to know what they will do. Some people may find this annoying, but it's important to keep in mind that Sigma males are just being themselves. When we don't understand someone, it's easy to judge them, but we should try to be more open-minded. Life is so interesting because everyone is different. The world would be a much better place if we could learn to accept and value each other. Number 4. People often think of them as haughty and rude. Sigma males are the kinds of men who are the least understood. People often think of them as cold and distant, but that's not always true. Yes, they can be sure of themselves and mysterious, but that doesn't make them snobbish. Most of them are actually down to earth and easy to get along with. The problem is that Sigma's confidence is often mistaken for arrogance. They think that they are too confident and don't care about anyone. But that isn't the case. They are just happy with who they are and don't feel the need to impress other people. People often think they are hard to talk to, but that's mostly because they don't like small talk. They would rather have a deep conversation about something important to them. So, if you want to get to know a Sigma, you should be ready to have a deep conversation. Number 5. They don't know what will happen. Sigma men might like being alone one day and then want to hang out with other people the next. Even though Sigmas can be moody, this can be hard for some people to understand and deal with. It's also important to keep in mind that they usually just do what feels right to them. People aren't all made the same way, and that's fine. The fact that they are hard to predict can also be seen as a strength. In the end, Sigma men usually have the best ideas because they aren't afraid to think outside the box. People love to criticize others for being different, but that's just how people are. It's easy to judge someone who doesn't meet your own standards, but we should remember that not everyone is meant to fit into the same mold. Number 6. Whenever it comes to women, they are very picky. People often think that Sigma males are looking for the ideal woman. They just want to be with someone who gets them and understands their need to be on their own. They don't want a woman who will do everything for them or be a doormat. When it comes to women, they are often picky because they want to find someone on the same level as them. They don't want to waste their time with someone who doesn't challenge or stimulate them intellectually. They also don't want to be in a drama. We know a lot of men who want an easygoing, low-maintenance woman. Sigma males often prefer to be single or in a relationship where they have more freedom. This doesn't mean that they can't be in a long-term relationship, though. They won't accept anything less than what they deserve. Number 7. They're lone wolves. Many Sigmas like being alone and don't need to be with other people. Everyone. This could be seen as unfriendly, but it's really just a matter of personal taste. When it comes to relationships, Sigmas tend to value quality over quantity. It's true that Sigma men may not be the life of the party. Even so, they are still fun to be with. They usually have something interesting to say and are good at listening. They also tend to be pretty easygoing, which makes them fun to be around. Even if Sigma males are loners, so what? There's nothing wrong with being happy by yourself. We should all honor each other's need for personal space and time alone. Number 8. They work too much. Sigma men are driven and want to do well in life. So they tend to work all the time. They have high expectations and work hard to achieve their goals. People often think this is a way to please their bosses, but it's really because Sigma men need to be challenged and stimulated, even though they work hard. They also know how to take breaks and have a good time. They know how to unwind and have fun, even if that means getting lost every now and then. So don't be fooled by their tendency to work too much. They know how to have a good time. Nobody else is making them do it. They do it for their own good. They want to be the best at what they do and are willing to put in extra work to get there. This can make them look like they're always working and have no time for anything else, but that's not always the case.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.